Hello, everyone. Welcome. I am Yoshi Lan. Welcome to Iridescent 808. So, today I'm going to be talking about witchcraft. Yes, witchcraft. There's a lot of misconception, a lot of misinformation, a lot of fear and confusion about what witchcraft is. So, I decided, you know what, I'm going to make a video that will help explain what witchcraft is. And I'm going to be explaining witchcraft using my terminology and my spiritual philosophies. So it's going to apply regardless whether you're in witchcraft or you're not a witch, all this other stuff. If you're a Christian and all this other stuff, it will still make sense to you. So, witchcraft is a form of naturopathy. And naturopathy is a method of healing using herbs and medicine. You can think of witchcraft as the Western version of Chinese medicine. A lot of people are familiar with Chinese medicine, so that's why I'm bringing it in here. Witchcraft is the Western version of that. And yes, Chinese medicine does get into some very deep spiritual stuff, but a lot of people don't really know that. They just know it for either acupuncture or the herbs and very, very bad tasting herbal mixes and teas. But they have those types of tastes and flavors because it's meant to stimulate your energy in some fashion. Now, witchcraft. Going back to witchcraft, witchcraft has an energetic system that's similar to Chinese medicine, but it functions differently also. They have different focuses on energies. They also pay attention more to the lunar cycle as well as different times of the year. The Chinese do this also, as they do use the lunar calendar, but witches pay especially more attention to the lunar cycle because the lunar cycles have multiple things that go on with it. There's the new moon that helps with release and renewal, and then there's the full moon which helps with energizing and manifestation. So this is also something that witches use in their witchcraft so that it helps boost the effects of certain spells or rituals that they use. And spells is just or incantations. They're just literally words because words have vibration and power. So if you use words in a particular way, you can create a spell. That's essentially what witches do. They can combine spells with their naturopathy. Witchcraft is starting to make a resurgence. You might have noticed there's a preponderance of all this Palo Santo around, white sage, the reemergence of essential oils is a really big one. Oh yeah, diffusers. You can find a diffuser pretty much in almost any store. And when I came back to visit my mom after living in Hawaii for several years, I noticed she had a diffuser and she's Christian. So it's like, oh, that's cool. I didn't know you did witchcraft now. And she's like, what? What witchcraft? Because I totally like freaked her out because she's like, what? I had no idea I was participating in this witchcraft. And like, no, witchcraft is just a healing art. True witchcraft is a healing art. Anything that is designed to harm people, it classifies as black magic. So whether it's witchcraft, voodoo, hoodoo, or whatever all this stuff is, shamanism, you can have black magic in any form. So, don't even think about that. Witchcraft is a healing art, just like all these other ones that I just mentioned. A lot of people say, oh man, this guy's doing voodoo on me. Like, what can I do? It's like, no, voodoo is a healing art. Okay? It is a healing art. So, there's a lot of misconception about all these different healing arts because everything that isn't Christian in the Western culture is automatically labeled as paganism and demonic and satanic, and don't do it. So let's just throw all of that out the window. All of these are healing arts that Christians just labeled as demonic because it didn't revolve around the worship of Jesus and God and all this other stuff. So that is what witchcraft is. Shamanism and those other stuff are slightly different. Not sure if I'll make a video on those, but hopefully at least you understand more what witchcraft is and the point of witchcraft. Um, I mean, if you think about it, what do you think people used 100 years ago and before all this allopathic chemical medications came along with big pharma? You know, the pharmaceuticals back then in the past and even in Europe to this day are medicinal from herbs and roots, plants, and all this other stuff. From the bark, there's all kinds of different healing properties in all these different parts of plants, depending on whichever energy is beneficial for the person. So, witchcraft, it's a good thing. It is a very good thing. And I do use elements of witchcraft as well as Chinese medicine in my holistic healing art because if a person doesn't know how to utilize their own energies, then there's something that is external that is available for the person to bring into their body so it can have a healing effect. All right. If you like the information in this video, please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. And I hope you would continue to support me in my journey to help elucidate all these mystic arts, all these different spiritual concepts, because there's a lot of misinformation out there, and I want to educate people in a way that is across all boards. So I'm redefining everything from an energetic standpoint, and the reason why I do that is because energy is the closest that we can get to truth, and that is the closest we can get to explaining things in the most accurate way possible in reality. So I do energy readings also, and if you want to do personal sessions, if you want to do learn more about witchcraft, essential oils, what would be beneficial for you, you can book a session with me, guided meditations, oracle readings, and all kinds of wonderful energy work. If you're interested in what I do, you can just leave a comment or message me on Instagram or Facebook on Yoshi the Sage. So I'll see you guys around. Namaskara. Have a great day. See ya.